Hello, my sweet Virgos. This is your horoscope for March 2025, and March will make you focus on your finances. Finances that are you sharing with other people, especially it's related to your investments or to family budget. And in general, March will be extremely positive month. We have two big eclipses. Now, eclipses, they are perfect tools of universe to move us forward, to correct our destiny, to make our life better, to go after actually what we really want and we were reluctant, let's say, to go after, or something was just lagging there. And eclipses tend to come in and quickly fix these things. Now, eclipses can be positive, and this is exactly gifts from the universe to us, seems like. And it's even like wondrous how eclipses are positive so much. These two that are happening in March, that the universe is so giving us this month. Now, even though we will have two planets retrograding, including your ruler, my dear Virgos, Mercury goes retrograde too. Those are personal planets, so meaning we feel them the most, like directly manifesting in our daily life through situations, through people. And first one, Venus, planet of love and beauty, on 2nd of March goes retrograde. Now, when Venus retrogrades, of course, there is no go to plastic surgeries, no go to medical surgeries. If it's something urgent, of course we do, but if it's not, I suggest you to postpone it up until second half of April, because that's how long it will take. Now, Mercury goes retrograde too, overlapping Venus is retrograde, these two planets. And, even though these two planets, they're retrograding, seems like we won't be even noticing it, because this eclipse is overshadowing it. These eclipses are so positive, they will bring amazing news. Now, let's start with these two retrograding planets, a little bit to talk about them. 2nd of March, Venus goes retrograde until April 13 in your house of finances. Now, this financial house will be greatly emphasized in your chart, as I said, and Venus usually retrogrades 40 days and 40 nights every 18 months. Venus retrogrades, giving us a time to reflect on the values, because Venus is about values and priorities, and it will retrograde in your 8th house. It seems like you will be a lot of in a reflective mood, let's say, within your family budget, how to more efficiently manage, let's say, your money. What's your value there? How much everyone is putting in also value. You will be quite a lot thinking around this topic until mid of April. Now, Venus will crawl back, so it's retrograding and moving backwards. And by the end of March, 27th of March, it will move into your 7th house, back into your 7th house of partnerships, blessing, let's say. Now, we all love Venus, when it's in our 7th house, but in this case, it's a retrograding motion. Seems like you might be getting some calls from your past lovers in April, when Venus will move into your 7th house by the end of March. Your past lovers might let themselves know to you that they are thinking about you still, for example. Or you might be going back to some business relationships that you had before. Or even, let's say, working with some people that you worked before, as an example. Mercury will do the same. Mercury will start retrograding 15th of March until 7th of April, pretty much overlapping with Venus's retrograde. Also starting in your 8th house. You see this 8th house retrograde. These two planets are emphasizing that this thing is very sort of nugging you, like a problematic. You are thinking quite a lot about this family budget or investments or your tax return situation. Eighth house is all things like all money that comes into your pocket from other people. And also it's about health and healing if that is your situation, or conception. If you are waiting for a baby boom, then this is also going to be your topic whole March. Now, these two planets are emphasizing this part of your life. And if you're a student, then it's about your scholarships. And if you are like divorced, then it's about your alimony, let's say, for your kids or for yourself. And in general, it's about funding of the business and as investments, maybe attracting some investors. So you will be a lot working around this topic. And some financial also help from governments, from banks, and bank loans in general. If you have them or if you're trying to apply, there will be quite a lot of big emphasis, and your mind will be swirling around these topics whole March. Mercury is your ruler. Mercury is a planet of communication and um, everything we speak and think, and it will be retrograding too until 7th of April. But by the end of March 30th, it will slip back into your 7th house, same as Venus, and they will both finish their retrograding season almost at the same degree of your 7th house. So hand in hand, they are like emphasizing the same topics. Now in April, seems like again you will be busy with getting back into contact with your previous business partnerships, investors, or clients. Or you might get busy with your sweetheart, like going somewhere together in March, or something is going on. They're related to other people, all the contracts that you've been before, because it's retrograding, so you might work again with same people, or you might get contacted by previous employer, for example, or your colleagues. These things might be happening a whole March, because these two planets will be retrograding. Now let's talk about full eclipses briefly. So you know that I will make a whole separate video on these two eclipses, because they are amazing one, and I will go more in detail there, so stay tuned for that one. And always check your rising sign and moon sign too. All the horoscopes are written for rising sign actually, but moon sign can be strong too. They all play out. So to get the full picture, my dear Virgos, check all your three signs, big three. Now, first eclipse will happen 14th of March, full moon lunar eclipse in your first house. This will be huge one for you. This will be your eclipse, one of the last. One of the first, because this lunar nodes, because of these eclipses that happen, they happen because of lunar nodes. They moved into your sign and into Pisces. Now all the eclipses will be happening in your sign, either yours, either Pisces. So this will be the first one to open up. Now this eclipse will be in your first house. Those of you who are born 14th of September, plus or minus 5 days, will be affected the most, because this is falling on 23rd degree of your sign, meaning if you have any planet or placement, it doesn't matter if it's a big three or not, or any other planets, that planet will be affected, and you will be affected the most with eclipses. Now universe will be speaking directly to you. Now this eclipse will have amazing support from Uranus, planet of surprises, in your foreign land house, and Mars, which will be in your hopes and wishes house. Amazing one. You see, this something that you wished for is coming all of a sudden to reality. something that one of your wishes getting granted here from the universe. And eclipses, they are like very strong and amazing tools of universe to correct our destiny. They usually bring some situation which is happening once in a lifetime. And Uranus here is a surprise moment planet. So there might be happy surprises going on here. Now it's in your ninth house, meaning related to foreign things, foreign people, foreign lands, or maybe deals. If you've been trying to bring on some foreign client, you will succeed here. If you've been trying to expand your business, you're also going to succeed, because full moons are culminations, they bring conclusion, or they put some big light onto some situation. So whatever you've been working and trying hard will be granted, my dear Virgos. Seems like you will be extremely happy. Whatever you wished for will come true, because first house, when we have full moon in first house, it might be related to any part of your life. And here is eclipse. Now eclipses, they always stronger, 10 times stronger than regular full moons or regular new moons. And it might be involved any part of your life, but still something that you wished for is coming through, and related, and could be related to your work. Work with foreign clients, with foreign, especially those of you who work with foreign people, or to a foreign company, let's say, with something related, or maybe if you are at university, like you are a mentor or teacher, also you will be in a huge luck here. And you might also get expanded, you might finally get sort of harvest the result of your hard work. You might get a recognition here. 11th house is on online world, internet. You might get your business expanded online too. And funds will be enough for that too. Whatever will be, or it might be related to your health, situation. If it's related to health situation, that thing is also successful. You will get great results, great response from your physician, from your personal doctor, let's say, and all these things, finally is getting straightened up. It's amazing eclipse that will bring a positive news. Now Saturn will oppose that eclipse, but no worries, because Uranus, both and Uranus and Mars will mitigate that Saturn's effect. And Saturn here gently remind you that about the responsibilities in front of other people, especially about in front of your wife or in front of your husband. And if you're married, or if you're in a long-term relationship, or it might be sort of if you are dating, then here Saturn might remind you that either you need to take this relationship more step further, either you will need to break up. This kind of thing might be happening. But anyhow, whatever will be happening, you will enjoy the news. It will be positive one. And plus, ruler of this eclipse will be in your 8th house conjunct Venus. Now Venus rules your house of money, plus eclipse's ruler is in another house of money, and money will be involved here, and you might receive great sum of money, some recognition, and it will be amazing. And if it's not money, but something valuable, something that will bring great financial success. Now, second eclipse will happen at the end of March, 29th of March. We have new moon solar eclipse. This one is one of a kind. This one I call destined eclipse, because this eclipse is speaking all about destiny, all about fated event, because all the karmic planets are getting involved and supporting this eclipse. And you can't believe me, but there is no negative aspect with this eclipse. It's such a pitch from universe, such a gift. Now those of you who are born 30th of August plus or minus 5 days, you will be affected the most with this eclipse, and it's happening in your 8th house. Now 8th house is about Again, you see this eighth house is emphasized financial house. It's about conception, healing, and it's a crisis also house. But here will be sort of happy crisis, extremely happy. This eclipse has the power to make you so happy with its news, with its event, because Pluto will be supporting that eclipse from your house of health and work. Seems like you might see some sort of a job offer here, or new promotion or position. Plus, new moons are about new stories, sort of there is a new energy. And always allow any eclipses 3 months before and 3 months after to manifest in your life, and to fully bring the situation. And here seems like some kind of a contract to sign the paper, because Pluto rules your house of signing papers and deals. And you might have a sort of a deal to sign there, relate that will bring a lot of money to. And if it's not about business or work, it might be related to your health, because both of your health house are involved in this eclipse. If there was some sort of health issue going on, no worries here. Here you will have great news related to your well-being, related to your condition, or if you've been waiting results from your checkups, they will be amazing. No worries on that. The ruler of this eclipse, Mars, which will be situated in your house of future and hopes and wishes and dreams, it will receive another like two supportive beams from another two karmic planets, Saturn and Uranus. Amazing chart. Now, Saturn is a planet of responsibilities and hard work, and plus Uranus, planet of a surprise, a planet, shocking planet. But this will be very happy, shocking moment, which will be situated in your ninth house. Now, whatever you've been wishing, all of a sudden might come true. And it might be related to your wife or husband. If you say, in my life nothing's going on, then it's your wife's or husband's wish is coming true, and which will involve you, of course, and which you will be happy for your wife or husband, or your long-term partner. If you are not married, then this is about those couples that are long-term together, and something might be going on in your partner's life, their wish is coming true, or they might get popular, because 11th house, where this Mars, ruler of this eclipse, is sitting, is about internet and social media. They might get instantly, let's say overnight, popular, or sort of influential on social media and expanding. So this new moon solar eclipse is happening in your budget house, like family budget house. And if that's your wife or husband is getting sort of promotion or recognition or a new job offer, then it might also, of course, expand your family budget, right? Your partner will be more active in terms of supplying more money into this family budget. As an example, they might start working. For example, if they were not working before, it doesn't matter, because of, for example, a baby, or just because they were sitting home and doing something else, or they were working for themselves, but now they might, let's say, get an amazing, extremely great and positive offer, and they might want to go for 9 to 5 or like corporate job sort of thing might happen. So whatever is the situation here, this solar eclipse is expanding your money, my dear Virgos, that are coming from other people. Someone will be helping you here, definitely financially. Now, anyhow, we will speak about this eclipse more in detail in an upcoming video, separate one. So stay tuned for that. You don't want to miss this one, my dear Virgos. Now, by the end of March, we have another big thing going on. Neptune, planet of magic, inspiration, and imagination, moving into your 8th house. Now, this, Neptune never was before in your 8th house. We will never experience it again because it's a slow moving planet. It takes 14 years to change sign. Now, last time Neptune was in your 8th house, it was back in 19th century from 1861 until 1875. So I will make a whole separate video on this where we will talk about historical events, what was going on for whole humanity at that time when Neptune was in your 8th house, and also so that we can relate and what to expect of upcoming transit again of Neptune in 8th house, plus where I will talk more in detail for all the zodiac signs. So don't miss that one too, and stay tuned. Now, Neptune on 30th of March will move into your 8th house, but it will stay until 22nd of October and will retrograde back, move back into your 7th house where it spent already 14 years, giving you chance to finish up some things there. And then we'll be back into your 8th house in January 2026 for a long 14 years. Now, you see, this is sort of a kind of movie trailer. The Neptune will give you preview of what to expect, of what's to come in the next 14 years when Neptune will move into your 8th house finally in January 2026. Now, from end of March until end of October, you will get a chance to see and to notice, be aware of things what will be going on in your 8th house part of your life. Now, you see, this 8th house is greatly emphasized in March. And again, I'm telling you that 8th house is about money. It's about investments. Now, you will have amazing opportunities to double, to triple, or even to tenfold your investments, because Neptune is a planet linked to, ocean, and ocean is boundaryless. There is no boundary to ocean. It's a huge, and it will make huge your investment opportunities. It will give you opportunities to double, to make more money, let's say, if you have this kind of intention. Plus, it's about inheritance, and it's about tax returns, banks and loans. All the banks will be let's say willing to give you a loan, to grant you, let's say, money and funding for any type of business or anything that you have in your mind, let's say. And also 8th house is about alimony and scholarships. You might be more, let's say, easy getting those things and attracting those things into your life. Now, Neptune is also a spirituality planet, and 8th house is a mystical house. It's about psychology, it's about our mental state, it's about esoterics, astrology. A lot of you guys might, you are more analytical sign. You won't easily believe into those things, let's say unexplainable things. But Neptune here will make you, a lot of you guys, get interested into this astrology, spirituality, maybe meditation or yoga practices, or even tarot and esoterics in general. A lot of Virgos will start analyzing all these things all of a sudden, like mystical part of your life. Now, 8th house is also about conception. It's about babies, and if that was your wish, Neptune will give you this kind of, wish to have a baby, or sort of to have a chance actually to become parents also, if that was your long held wish. And if you had some sort of health issues or well-being, sort of some concerns or mental concerns, now Neptune here has a power to heal, because 8th house is about healing, and Neptune is about magic. It's about all by the magic, or all of a sudden, like imagination, almost illusionary, sort of, you might heal that disease or something that is concerning you almost magically, and you won't even believe yourself how it happened. And Neptune will give you this sort of power, my dear Virgos. And it's about Neptune was for the past 14 years, sorry, in your seventh house of love, that it rules, house of marriage. It was occupying that house since 2011 and 2012, and since then, you might reflect back what was going on for the past decade, to be correct, 15 years, like 14 years. And it might have given you unconditional love, like you might have got married with a person who you deeply fell in love, let's say, because Neptune rules this part of your chart. Plus it was very strong there, and it manifested into a true love, kind of bringing a person into your life who are your one and only, let's say. Now, and also a lot of like business partnerships that was strong as well, that were built on faith and trust. Now, anyhow, as I said, we will talk more in detail in a separate video, so make sure to follow. And I wish you amazing March, my dear Virgos. Love you all. Bye bye.